All right, let's have some pitch, some startup pitch. You still with me? Yes or no? Come on, guys, give me some energy. I'm tired. I know we all tired. Give me some energy. Come on. Okay. Let's start. Pitch is very interesting. We have the other 3 startups moderated by Mind the Bridge. Alberto Onetti, this time, the other co-founder of Mind the Bridge. And in the end of the day, so I really need you to stay here. In the end of the day, we'll have the award. Here it is. Hi, Alberto. How are you going? Hi. Huh? Hi. Alberto. Here it is. So, Alberto Onetti, the other co-founder of Mind the Bridge. How many years now Mind the Bridge is doing stuff?
It's since a while. I think we started in 2007, if I can remember. So we are no longer a startup.
Yeah, no one was speaking about startups over there. Okay, so who is coming with us?
Okay, I think it's time to start. So we have 3 investors that will build a panel. And so let me call on the stage Lorenzo Franchini, Italian Angels of Growth.
Excellent, here it is.
Andrea Di Camillo, Boox, and Pietro BEZZA, Connect Ventures.
All right, very well. Hi, Pietro. Welcome on stage.
So thank you guys for being here today. So let me just wrap up the rules. So everybody's on sync. We have a 3 startup pitching, group 2. Every startup will have 4 minutes. No, 1 second more than that for pitching, and then it will be followed by a 5 minutes Q&A time.
Excellent.
So the first on stage is Next Tyler.
And we also flash cards.
Exactly. Immediately right after the pitch, I will ask you to flash your cards and see what the sentiment is about the pitching, about the stuff.
You still have your card with you?
Can you show it?
Gone? Serious?
We have 3.
Show me your card.
5, 6, 7, 10.
We need it. Oh, thank you. If you can get it, it's great. Thank you so much.
We have a quorum. Okay.
All right.
So let me introduce you, Mari Palomba from Next Tyler.
Hello, Mari. All right. Please, Mari, you stay here in the middle.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I move Pietro. Sorry, I'm just moving Pietro. I move you a little bit back here. Excellent. Very good.
Hi, everybody. First of all, sorry for my voice, but I have a cold. So I'm Mari Palomba, co-founder with Maurizio Palumbo of Next Tyler. Next Tyler solved 2 different problems. Firstly, you had the fashion designer, the emerging fashion designer, who are always trying to enter the fashion business with several difficulties. On the other hand, we have the fashionistas, who are always in search for exclusive clothes to wear. So Next Tyler will offer to both of them a marketplace, a worldwide showcase for the emerging fashion designers, and a new shopping experience for the fashionistas. So Next Tyler is a new and exclusive fashion brand created by emerging fashion designers and directly chosen by its customers. Nowadays, we are looking at a reversal of the collective taste. The future fashion trends are going back to essentials and simplicity. So that's the right moment for Next Tyler, because now luxury is the new luxury, affordable but exclusive at the same time. Let's take a look at how the style works for the fashion designers. Next Tyler arranges some contests with a specific theme inspired by the current fashion trends. The fashion designers upload their fashion sketches, who are rated by the community. The best rated ones are manufactured by us through partnership with the Italian manufacturing companies and then sold on Next Tyler's online shop. So finally, the emerging fashion designer that won the competition has got revenues sharing on the sold items. Regarding the fashionistas, instead, they can join the contest by voting, sharing, and finally buying the clothes they prefer. Here you are how Next Tyler process works. Firstly, we have the community, then choose and create the collections. On the other hand, we have the 2 outsourcing partners for shipments and manufacturing. Our business model is the online sales of fashion collections created by emerging fashion designers, directly chosen by the customers, and produced by us through partnership. Next Tyler carries, for the moment, women ready-to-wear collections, and every Next Tyler garment is solely made in Italy. So let's take a look at the market size. Fashion and luxury is one of the biggest markets in the world. It has got a value of $300 billion, and only fashion and shoes represent the 72%. And actually, the 45% of global fashion shoppers prefer to buy online. And finally, fashion is one of the most practical e-commerce category. It has got a value of almost $1 billion. So our main competitors are some emerging fashion designers e-commerce, but like, for example, Look, Fashion, Take On Fabrically, but they are different from our project because they will not create in Italy, they will not produce a brand with a strong identity. So Nextaler main competitive advantages are collection created by co-creation with exclusive design, produced in small quantity at an affordable price and solely made in Italy. The team consists of Maurizio Palumbo and me. We both have 17 years of combined experience in fashion communication, and these are our financial goals. But today, I'm happy to announce to you that we just raised up 500,000 euros as our first seed, and the next month we will start new fundraising for €1 million. And actually, we're working at a restyling on our site, and I'm planning the launch of the brand. So here you are, a little preview. I'm sure you love it, of our new website. Thank you for listening.
Right.
Okay.
Good. Well done.
So thank you. So you are quite on time, just 3 seconds more than that, so it's tolerable. Congratulations, and it's time for question. Lorenzo?
I can start if you want.
Sure.
Congratulations, Mary. Nice presentation.
Thank you.
You are trying to get into hot space, social fashion.
Yeah.
There are many proposals out there. What do you think is your killer app? What do you think is your USP to grab the attention of users in the market? And the second question about the business model.
Yeah.
You want to take care about production and distribution. Might be a bit complex. What do you say about that?
Yes, thank you for the question. We aim to make Nextaler be a point of reference for fashion design, for emerging fashion designer, because, as you know, it's very difficult to them to try to penetrate the fashion business. In fact, still today, we receive many emails of the fashion designers that are happy about our project because we give them a chance without any investment. And regarding your second question, yes, we know, of course, and it's a fight for us, but it's a challenge. But during this last year, we tested all the processing of the process of Nextaler, also tested 4 collections with our manufacturing partners to try to manage everything, and it was good. And then regarding the problems that may happen with the selling and production and so on, Nextaler will always produce small quantities because we want to keep high the exclusivity of the clothes we sell. So, thank you.
Okay, so my question is about your marketing strategy, just because, as you know, how the web is working today, it's very difficult to get customers to your site if you do not have a very well-known brand. So this would be the first question. And the second is related to what Lorenzo just asked about the logistic, but in the sense of the inventory. How are you going to manage the inventory if you are basing your model on very niche designers?
Okay, first of all, thank you for the question. Regarding marketing strategy, we are just started a collaboration with an agency of PR, and we already started with the social medias like Facebook, Pinterest, and so on. And we did everything without any marketing investment until now, and it was very interesting because we noticed that there was a big viral factor. Okay, because every fashion designer, when joining the contest, brings to the site many fashionistas, okay? So the community has grown to without any investment, only thanks to word of mouth. But of course now we have to make the identity of Nextaler, okay? And we have to sell. So we are planning a strategy on social media, okay? And then also, sorry, with traditional marketing media, for example, magazines, but we will launch next month with a big event in Milan, and then start with Italy and Europe, and then go to USA and so on, because you know that made in Italy is synonymous quality style worldwide. And then the second question, sorry?
It's about how are you going to manage the inventory?
Yes, of course. Actually, the only channels for sales of Nextaler Scrolls is our site. But we are also making some covenant to have different channels, okay? And regarding the inventory, it's simple, not very simple, but it's simple, because we produce a small quantity, and finally we are also preparing a pre-order system, okay, also with PayPal, so we can produce on the pre-order, because we have a covenant with our manufacturing partners, and we don't have problems with the minimum quantity, so we can manage the situation.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
We have time for a final question from Pietro.
Yes, good presentation, very complete.
Thank you.
Why the contest? Why put a filter because I think it's hard to collect good designer to offer their idea and collection, and you just put them in contest, and you can just disappoint in them and disappoint maybe some potential customers that wanted that collection, but it doesn't want.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for the question. It's very important. Sorry?
It makes sense?
Yes, I'll explain. Thank you. Regarding the contest, we thought about them because we want to give an identity to the brand. We make every 2 months a contest with a different team. Of course, it's part on the fashion trends of the market. So we launch every 2 months new collections with a theme. Because if you see other e-commerce on fashion designers, emerging fashion designers collections, they seem to be like big e-commerce with different style, and also there's the problem of seasons and so on. But instead, Nextaler will have an identity, will be a brand. That's why we did the contest. And regarding the fashion designers, they are absolutely glad about that, because they like challenge, because they know that it's very hard to penetrate the fashion business. So they're happy to join the competition, and are always helpful also to us with if we give them advices and so on. So it's not a problem.
Thank you.
All right.
So I think it's time for the final oration.
Come with me, Andy. We just a little bit more
Back
in front.
you on the red carpet for you.
Flash your card for
Be gentle.
for Andy. By the way, congrats for the 500 grants. Huh? So it's also good.
Thank you.
Show us your card, please. All right. Thank you, guys. Exciting.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Let's go to the next startup.
So next startup on the stage is a company that is working in the API business or industry. So I'm working with Funambule since 7 years. I hear about API every week. I haven't exactly understood what does it mean. Maybe it's my time. So Luca Martinetti from Stack.
Welcome, Luca.
4 minutes for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Luca Martinetti, and today I'm going to present you Stack, a backend as a service for APIs. Okay, so let's start from the team, the people. Stack is a technology spin-out from DomainSbot, my former company. We are the leader in domain name suggestion business and search for registrars. So we are an API company already. We developed some technology, and we thought that it could be a successful product on itself. We're from Roma, so I'm very local here today. And we lived in San Francisco for the last 2 years. We moved our startup there. And here we are. It's a 3-people army. And that's a picture from the TechCrunch hackathon in San Francisco from last year. All right, so what is the problem that we'd like to solve? Your startup, you probably want to build an app. You want to build an application that could be mobile or could be a web application. At a certain point, maybe day one, you'll figure out that you'll need a backend. What I mean with backend? I mean that part that is not visible, that will handle your data and your logic. What is the problem with the backend? It's a pain to build. You're a startup, so you're starting lean, so you want it to be cheap at the beginning, but at the same time, you want it to be reliable. And if your business goes well, you want it to scale with your users, with your traction. All right, so what are we proposing? We're proposing a backend as a service, and we're doing that for APIs. Why for APIs? Because we believe that your backend is your API. It's 2012. Each single component of your solution should talk through an API. The API, it's the glue. You want your application to talk to its data, to its logic, and to the rest of the world. So to make it clear, what we do, you upload your code to us, and we'll do the rest. And when I say we do the rest, I mean we do a REST API out of the box. It's there. We'll host that, and we'll take care of everything, all the part that you don't want to manage yourself. So we'll do auto-scaling, we do analytics, and everything is included. You can just focus on your code, on your business logic, and we do all the rest. All right, so question is, what can I do with this platform? What can I do with Stack? You can do many different things. You can do all those mobile applications, for example, that will require a lot of CPU power and that will scale with the user base. Let's take Instagram, for example. Instagram will need to process in background millions of images, and you'll need a backend that can handle that load. If you do that with Stack, it's almost free. So from day 0, when you implement the code, you're good. The system will scale automatically. You can do many different kinds of applications that have similar problems, like a Facebook application, for example. Or you can build platforms on top of Stack. So we can say we are a platform for platforms, like Twilio, for example. Or if you're building an application that will need to manage a large amount of data, like log files, every year, I don't know, the amount of information explode, the machine-generated information, like Splunk. So you need to scale with the data. It's the data that increases over time. You can do that with Stack easily. Or maybe you want to do an application that requires to access external information, like web crawling or machine learning. You can do that. All right, so what's next? We're a very early company. We're in private beta right now. And we're looking for developers. We want to hire talented people, so please come talk to me. And good news that I cannot completely disclose is that starting from Monday, we'll be part of a major accelerator in Seattle that I cannot disclose today. That's it.
And that was quite a good win.
All right.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
That was short.
Question time was...
Why did you have the blanket on? I didn't understand.
Because it's San Francisco.
We were coding.
All right, all right. Hiding coding. Cool, I like it. Okay.
Call it programming.
Yeah, great.
Okay, any question?
It's going to start. Pietro?
Okay. Did you have any preliminary validations with some potential customers? First question.
Not yet.
First question, you should. Second
Short
question,
answer.
what's the second one is following the first, is what's your customer development strategy?
We want to talk to developers, so we're product guys, mainly. So we're going to build a product and go talk to developers and iterate on that. So we want to be at Hackathon, and we really believe that the accelerator program that we're joining in Seattle from a major software companies that do operating system and stuff like that will help us doing that. But I think talking to developers.
All right.
How do you define pricing for your services?
I think the pricing will be a freemium. So since we're targeting startups, we want to start free completely. And with the scaling, so as your workload increases, we'll start charging you. So you basically pay for the CPU time, bandwidth, all the standard cloud stuff.
Can you do it pretty easily to be understood, or will be a...
We'll try to do it very, very easily, so charge by the millisecond, for example. Because this is a very good question, because most of the solutions that are out there, you're forced to buy the machines, pay the machines at least by the hour. using Stack, you'll be charged by the millisecond. So if you use a certain function or a piece of code, I don't know, for resizing an image or crawl something for 2 minutes a day, you pay that 2 minutes, and that's it.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks.
We hear a lot of proposals. It's difficult to hear something really new, a new way of, a new service, a new proposal in the market, and I think this is new. I have the same concern of Pietro about how you're gonna conquer the market, because you have to find a space and create a market.
That's the quest. That's the challenge, let's say. But we believe that everybody will use the cloud starting today, and platform as a service is the way to go. You don't want to manage instances or virtual machines. You want to leave all this part to a platform. And what we're doing, we're trying to fill the gap that is in the platform as a service today to build a web application. Doing the web interface, the web part is very easy today. There are tons of services. Let's think about Heroku, for example. But what is missing, it's a good way to build APIs that in our thought is really the core of any product, because each component has to talk with the rest of the world.
And which kind of relationship do you think to have with a startup like Meshape?
We can be good partners. We're already friends, let's say. And we do, let's say, the dirty part. So hosting, scaling, do all the technology part. Meshape is more of a marketplace. It's a layer upon us, let's say, above us.
So it's correct if I say that if I want to build my API, I come with you, and then to promote it, I go Meshape.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Could be.
Cool. We have the flashing moment.
Yes, if you can move to the center.
And we have some. Oh, come here, Munich.
Come here, come here.
Yeah, we have just green card or red card. Just show your support. You can also yell a little bit if you like it. I mean, I think he was pretty good, huh?
Do they have
How about that? Yeah. Yeah, he asked if we have yellow. That would be a great idea. Okay.
Yellow,
okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Last but not least, we have a startup called Money Farm. Two people are going to present Money Farm in 4 minutes. Let me call on the stage Giovanni Dapra and Paolo Galvani.
All right.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome, guys.
Hello, everybody. Hi there. My name is Paolo. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Money Farm. And here is Giovanni, which is co-founder and CIO. And you can probably guess from the name of the company, we want to talk for a few minutes about money. Now, talking about money, there's usually two main issues with money. The first one is not having money at all. And this sort of problem we haven't sorted out yet. But then there's a second problem related with money. Is once you have the money, you need to manage it properly. So just to give you an idea of what we are talking about, it's just 3.6 trillion euro of manageable assets just in Italy. Now, if you've been good or lucky enough to have from 10,000 euro to 1 million to invest, you have probably already faced one, if not all of these issues. We are talking about poor performances, unjustified cost, conflict of interest. Starting from these issues, we thought we had found the solution, which is Money Farm, a simple web platform offering personalized advisory and execution of exchange-traded funds portfolio. Now, with Money Farm, we can deliver a new fee-based structure, meaning that with one fee flat, you will understand who's paying what. The second one is you have much lower cost structure, given the fact that we will use only ETF. And you will have much better performance, providing that our method follows asset allocation, which is rarely followed by retail investors. Now, just a small example on what we're talking about, if the graph works. Well, it actually is working very well, but this is a portfolio of 6 ETF, and in the background you should see the performance of one of the most famous asset managers in the world, which is unfortunately coming out very well.
So how does Money Farm work? First of all, we thought that investing shouldn't be a pain at all. So we tried to deliver a completely different user experience from the traditional banking platform, as you can see from our homepage. In order to help you, the first thing we need to understand is who you are. So we will ask you to answer our behavioral questionnaire that is going to measure your risk aversion and help you set your investment objective. Once we've taken your risk profile and your investment objective, our proprietary algorithm will propose you a model portfolio composed of up to 8 asset classes. We're going to highlight for you its risk, its expected return, and its historical performance in order for you to make an informed decision. And all of this is just free. If you then decide to become a client, and hopefully you will, we will gonna give you the exact list of trades that you need to do with your online broker to buy the model portfolio. But it doesn't end like this, because we're gonna help you following the portfolio through time via Money Farm, and we're gonna advise you on how to keep it balanced all the time. The next thing we want to do, where we're building at the moment to make your life even easier, is to allowing you to trade directly through Money Farm on your bank account. In this way, you're going to have the whole funnel in just few simple clicks. Our vision is to make Money Farm the center of your personal financial life, and we're going to address any other financial needs such as pension plan, financial planning, dollar cost averaging investment. And all of this is going to start from just $9.99 a month. Can you believe any bank doing that? Probably not. The idea is that we are at the beginning of a revolution in an industry that is so slow and reluctant to change. Just to give you an idea, even after the crisis, the financial service industry is still the biggest by market capitalization and needs to be completely disrupted.
Right on time.
Right. Well done.
Happy to take it.
Well done. Good job.
So as far as I understand, Money Farm is looking for money, right?
Well, actually, yes.
Yes and no.
Kind of.
Okay, time for the questions.
I will start.
Yep.
Do you think that from a customer point of view is more interesting the fact that you are going to save their money in the terms that you have clear fees and not undisclosed fees, or it's your asset allocation strategy that is going to be more interesting for them?
That is going to be an interesting experience we will do in the next few months. Definitely, the idea of offering something that is completely independent and unbiased is very valuable for people that start to realize. Actually, I've already realized how difficult it is to obtain unbiased advice, right? So having to pay a small amount to have an unbiased and independent advice, it's very valuable for us.
It's the bundle.
Yeah, yeah. At the same time, it's true as well that you are not going to provide specific stocks or specific bonds, but it's just like an asset allocation structure, which is very different, but at the same time, very effective in terms of return. So probably at the beginning will be the fees, but afterwards it's going to be performance that shows how it works well a model that is mainly implemented by institutional investors. Now, retailers are not that sophisticated, or people don't explain how to do that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think that there's an unsatisfied need in the market, and you're trying to satisfy it. I'm a bit concerned about scaling. Like you can have a customer investing 50K and trying to have from you the same kind of service going to have from a private banker, calling you and giving you back office work. How do you think to scale up, especially in the back office?
In this way, we are, in terms of customer experience, we are trying to learn from the big retailer that managed to scale. If you look at Amazon or Zappos, and deliver an awesome customer experience, even with millions of customers every day for customer lifetime value, which are not totally different, actually much lower than us, and still you feel much more satisfied using Amazon than UniCredit for the time, or any other Italian banks at the moment. And in terms of back office, we decided to redo all the structure, so we're building the platform in Scala, which is a language that it's not used today, at least very rarely in the financial service industry, really to effectively build it upon our products. So hopefully technology will help a lot in that.
Okay, Pietro, last question.
Okay, good presentation, great energy, I like it, and also like the addressable market because there is space for disrupt to the big dinosaurs. 3 points: traction today, target audience, and if you can consider any feedback or credits or social engagement throughout amongst the users to understand if they are satisfied or not, and could be a self goal. But could be also a push for push the word of mouth.
No, absolutely. I mean, the social approach has been actually the first one we started even before being authorized by Bank of Italy, because everything we talk about is something that in the formal way is a SIM, which means that we are authorized by Bank of Italy or Consom in operating advisory. So before having license, we started having social activity and through social media, and that was very valuable in terms of what people are looking for and in terms of discussing the products and so forth. Even though I keep on thinking that at this precise stage, people we think it's much better to give people a precise way on how to do stuff and to solve a problem rather to open sort of a place where everybody can talk about finance and what they do best and how they gain or either lose, right? Because
sorry, my question was like, people want to make money or want to not lose money at this point. So if your platform provides a good service, you want your users to say, because it's the best advertising for you. So there is this potential for...
We are actually thinking, but we'll have to decide, to do a sort of Dropbox kind of viral style when we offer a certain amount of money under free advisory, which will increase if you invite a friend. And that could effectively take the lower end of our target, so from 25 to 35 years old, which tends to have 10,000 euros to invest, with the fees are still too expensive, even for 100 euros a year. So if you give them 5,000 for free, if you invite a friend, you can increase the amount free under advisory. And we are actually trying to see with the number if this could work and if could be sustainable for the business then in the long term. But that could be an answer to your question.
Thanks.
Great.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Don't move. So
there's some flashing cards for you. Come in
time
front
to flash
so
your
they can
cards.
see you better. I bought it. I think when I will have money, I will use your service. So I think sounds good, huh? Okay.
Thanks, everybody. We're Money Farm.
Card. All right. Show this side.
Could be more.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you so much. And congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we're done, I think.
We're done.
Will be the award at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we will
decide everything. All the judges will brainstorm, and
we'll pick up the top startup of the day that will be announced, I think, at the end of the TechCrunch.
Excellent. Okay.
Just let me give me 20 seconds to invite everybody to the Venture Camp. As you know, every year we organize our flagship event. This is called Venture Camp, held in Milan at Corriere della Sera, and you will get inspiration from amazing speakers, and particularly you will see 15 brand new, fresh, emerging startups.
Cool.
So,
when is it? When is it?
It's October 26th and 27th, Friday and Saturday.
Is the website, okay, Mind the Bridge?
Mindthebridge.org. We'll find a page for registration starting from next week.
All right.
See you there.
Guys, thank you so much to our 3 judges. And Mind the Bridge, Alberto Onetti. Thank you. Thank you, guys.